What a wonderful time to start ripping open some void shards. Today we are going to be taking on an account takeover with Magic King. Huge shout outs to you for allowing me to summon on your account, giving all of us the opportunity to get the dopamine hits. And oh my goodness, this is probably the biggest batch, the largest batch of summons I have done to this day. With a 2x event, the legendary for Void Champions is still only 1% chance. Now I want to take a look at how many of the Void legendaries that he already has. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I already see my girl. Yumiko? Hi, Yumiko. Physics is so flipping cute too, but I think Physics is one of those Void legendaries that you can get for free just by logging in. He's got Lydia. I am so flippin' jelly. And Lady Noelle. Lady Noelle is so cool. I love how much grace she just beams out of her, you know? Oh my gosh, wait, actually, he's got Sir Nicholas, Santa Claus, and Mrs. Santa Claus. That is cute. As always, if you guys summoned yourselves, let me know down in the comments what you got. Share the good news or the bad news. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as that'll help me out a ton, as well as checking out my Kick channel, kick.com/Karen, for weekday morning streams if you're interested in that. If you're looking for a fun, fresh start in Raid Shadow Legends or a completely new player, consider downloading Raid with my link for a really strong start. With my link, you'll start out with Corrado, Ugo, Fane, and Vergus, plus whatever legendary champion you end up wanting to use with a promo code exclusive for new accounts. Here's a quick guide on how to do that. First, if you're on mobile, uninstall Raid Shadow Legends. If you're on PC playing on the Plarium Play, just log out of your account. Click on my download link for Raid Shadow Legends. Go through all the new user prompts on the Plarium site while using a new email and password. After reinstalling or logging into your new account, you can find Corrado in your inbox after the tutorial and the other 3 epic champions once you've hit those levels. Scroll down in my description for more promo codes. Let's get to it. What could go wrong? There is absolutely no way in Hackaroonie that 240 summons do not get us at least 2 legendaries. If that is the case, I'm going to just completely retire from doing any summons for anyone. Of course, Harrier has to come into the mix. Ripper Fist, Ash Walker, Ripper Fist again, and I guess this was the rare tags. Are you kidding me? Not even good rares? I'm almost tempted to just skip the animations because it's a lot slower. Shut up. Oh my god, Vlad the Nightborn. Nightborn, 20 summons, and we've already gotten our first legendary. 1% chance, guys. 1 flippin' percent chance. He looks so cool. Okay, I was not expecting him to be a sword wielder, to be honest with you. I was expecting him to be some sort of like mage. But maybe I'm just comparing that to, let's say, League of Legends Vladimir. That is so great. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. AoE skill, decreased defense, block active skills, perfect veil on himself, and what is this? Places a revive on death on himself for 2 turns every single time he kills somebody. He has some sort of a team up with Constantine the Dayborn as well. Got a leech, destroys the target's max HP. Ooh, I love champions with that. I need to get myself some of those. We see Cold Heart out here. Okay, I still need to get myself some Cold Hearts too. I just can't believe it. 20 summons in and we've already gotten a legendary. That rare tax wasn't that bad, I suppose. It wanted to give us some of the good stuff, but dude, where are all the epics? There we go. Speak of the devil, Genbo the Dishonored. What a great profile picture. Getting a good angle on that. Golden Reaper. Another Cold Heart. Oh my goodness. Golden Reaper, I got this girl on my main account pretty recently too. At least I think so. And no, actually I think it might have been my free-to-play account, but Gotta build her out eventually. Especially with some of those instances, I think it was in Cursed City, or maybe it was Doom Tower, where I have to use all Void champions, and we really don't have that many, unfortunately. Oh, another, Madam Sarah's, shut the front door. I don't know if he's already got her, but she is one of my most wanted Void champions too, just because she looks so cute. And Burial Fellhammer. Of course, it wouldn't be a proper Karen summon video without a dwarf coming home. You know what I want to see out of these 2 times Void summons, though, is another Shadowkin legendary champion for him. I need it. I need that to come home. Look at her though. She is so cute. They did so well on her champion design, and it's just the pure like poison effect just dripping from her staff is fantastic with the, I want to call them butterflies, but they're not butterflies, bats surrounding her. Duh, 'cause she's a witch and all that. I think we're gonna start skipping, otherwise 240 summons is going to take a hot while. Battle Sage, Kafur the Deathkeeper, and a Kempton. Battle Sage, I don't think I've seen too much of her. Increase attack buff on all allies, revive on death on a singular ally, and increases speed in all battles by 19%. There we go. That's more like it, seeing more of these epics coming home, because I think it's 16%. We're not seeing that many, to be honest with you. Pedma Genbo, once again. Okay, Genbo, you really want to be on this account, don't you? Oh, really? Just only one? Dude, what the heck? Sylar, not so bad though. Oopsies, sorry, I'm like spazzing out here. Her A1 attacks all enemies. I wonder if it does a decent amount of damage. A2 attacks all enemies and bringing in decreased accuracy. Ooh, and then a 30% decreased speed debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. All of her attacks or AoEs, which I am a big fan of, especially her A1, because then if you get those ally attacks or counter attacks, right, having the AoEs on the A1 is great. Renegade coming in hot as well. Come on, we're due for another legendary. Come on, baby. No! Of course, Reliquary Tender, fantastic Void Rare, especially for the Doom Towers if you're needing to clear that rare room. She's a good pick for that. And I used her for a cleanser for a long while too. She's my main cleanser on the main account. Oh my god, 4 Void champions. Let's go. Dawn Collar Sabitha, she honestly looks like she could come out of the Alice in Wonderland collab, but that's probably not the case. Towering Titan, isn't he pretty dang good as well? Tuhanarak the Wanderer, any relation to Tuhanarak? Another Ragnar Goldbeam. I'm pretty sure he came home today. Otherwise, I've just been seeing too much of him on other accounts too, because, you know, account takeovers just take over my noggin. Yuzan the Maroon. Hey, he was a Void Fusion part thing recently, no? And he's actually not that bad either for a support champion. A3 bringing in block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns. A2 is an AoE having a 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs from all enemies. Not bad at all. Not bad if you're needing a block damage buffer like that. Okay, come on. Legendary. Legendary! No! Sky Touch Shaman. Yo! Where are her clothes? She literally just has like a tunic on. I can't. This is too much for me. Guys, eyes on the skills, okay? Eyes on the skills. A2 cleanses all debuffs from all of your allies and placing a block debuffs buff with a revive on death buff on, whoa, on everybody for 2 turns. Am I crazy? Hello? And once fully booked out, this is only on a 4-turn cooldown. I bet she's good for Demon Lord and, what was it? Sand Devil. Isn't that the whole point of Godseeker being fantastic with Sand Devil too, is the revive on death? Holy smokes. Alright, what are we at right now? We're still at 130, so we've only summoned 110 so far. I might not go too crazy and pull all of his shards just till we get like 2 or 3 legendaries. But at this rate, it might be a little painful. If we can save, 10 or 20 shards, it'll be okay, right, guys? It's still saving some of them. Faceless and White Dryad Nia. Nia or Naya? I think I've heard quite a bit about her, too. Isn't she a decent epic as well? Wait, are you kidding me? A1 attacks all enemies, and it's a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns on her A1. A2 removes all debuffs from a singular ally and then healing them. A3 ally protection and strengthen buff on all allies, giving me some Freya vibes there. Her passive brings in more heals for the team. Reliquary Tender yet again, and Cold Heart. Okay, must be nice. I don't even have a singular Cold Heart. I only have 1 Painkeeper. We need to save up, man. Holy cow, where is my luck in Void Shards? Basher and Andrissia. Basher, I want to say I haven't seen him, but I probably have. There's just a lot of champions that sort of have this tusk cow-like, torn-like design, right? Enough playing around. Where's the 1%? Where is the 1%er? No! Another Burial Failhammer, Bowhammer, and Tolf the Maimed. Are there not too many Void Epics out there? Because there are a lot of repeats right now. It's kind of sad out here. We used up all of our luck in the first 10, 20 summons. So why the Firstborn? Oh, I want to say Shadowkin, but probably not. No, Barbarians. I always get a little confused. If they just remotely look a tad bit Asian, I want to guess that it's Shadowkin, but I guess not. And Inquisitor Shamael. This guy's a crossbow user. Oh yeah, I've seen him before. Okay, buddy, I'm starting to get a little tilted here. The 1%er is insane. See, that's what I'm saying. Dawn Color, yet again. Sylar, yet again. But Sylar is pretty dang good. At least just reading from the skills. I don't have a Sylar of my own. And I thought I've heard that name float. Who's it? I can't even. Titus? Yo, and Roden. Wait, Titus was like one of the most recent fusions. The game-breaking legendary, Void legendary that was, aka must have. Let me see. I don't think he has Titus, right? Or am I crazy? Okay, Void. Hide. I don't think so. No. That is crazy. Oh my god. Why is everybody saying he's super good and he still only has 4.1 ratings and 4.3 in Demon Lord? Everyone was making me feel so bad for not going for Titus because I went for Tholan and I was completely broke. But his ratings in-game, anyways, are god-awful. The smarter part of me wants to stop, but then the Gamba addict of me wants to keep going, because out of that 60, we could totally get another legendary. Oh my god, Void epic galore. Exemplar Battle Sage, Diana Gloomspiercer, and Sky Touch Shaman. I love the look and design of Diana, and I hear she's not that bad either. Eventually, definitely need to build her up because she's one of my earlier epic Void champions that I have gotten. Come on, please, please, I need another legendary to happen. Seer coming in hot. Hello, beautiful. Towering Titan, yet again. Golden Reaper, yet again. And another Void dupe, Kafru, the Death Keeper. I'm just gonna leave it as that. I don't want to go overkill on an account that's not mine. I know he said all, but he can have the rest of the fun on his own because I always feel a little selfish when I'm using all of the shards for somebody. I'm gonna be honest. You guys know the usual. If I'm allowed to do some account takeovers, I have got to do a few of classic arenas just to feel the power and what you guys have brought in. Oh, what the heck? White Queen and Korra, support champion. He pairs up with who, what now? The king himself, which there he is. Yo, does Siffy have a power up too with her groom? We're going against Trunda and oh, they have the Arbiter skin. Oh my gosh, dude. I keep spending all of my clan coins on the Arbiter skin. We don't even have Arbiter yet, but that is gonna change soon. Am I right? Ooh, yes. Yes, Sir Mines. Get that stun off so she cannot revive. Oh my god. The king does a lot of damage. Holy smacks. All right, I believe in his team. Let me see how fast his Armands is. Goodness gracious alive, 294. Mine is around like 260 something, so honestly it's really not that far behind, right guys? No, I'm kidding, it's really far behind. He has way more HP, way more accuracy than mine, and a crap ton of crit damage, although the crit rate isn't there. So does his team have some sort of crit rate buff up? Maybe the crit damage was just unintentional and it just kind of happened. You know how it is. Sometimes it is what it is, right, guys? Oh, no. Oh, no. But his team is so tanky. Siffy speeds up everybody and protects everyone. Easy peasy. Waiting for the kings. Oh, my God. That is so much damage. I feel like we need to take out Lydia, too. Because she does quite a bit as well as reviving, but maybe we should have taken out Arbiter first, but never mind. He just four-balled everybody to death. Jesus. Oh my god. Holy cow. Alright, this one's definitely another easy win. I do not dare to attack anybody with an Arbiter on their team on my own account just because I know they're just going to be way faster than me. But, man, I just can't wait. What? Why did they all revive? What just happened? I know Arbiter doesn't do that, right? Dude, what? Oh my god. Okay, so we need to take her out right now. Maybe it was the gal with the two swords that had the revive on death. We need what's going on here? You're joshing me, right? Wait, dude, they're barely doing any damage though, so I don't really think there's any concern here. I'm just quite confused because they don't seem to have any buffs or anything that says revive on death. And I'm pretty certain Arbiter doesn't do that either. Okay, Alice. There we go. Holy. Oh, it's Marichka, right? Dude, it must be nice to have such a strong account like this. Holy cow. Like, they don't even have a chance. The king and the queen duo? Unbeatable. I'm sure they have counters out there, but oh my gosh, maybe he just has them really well built out, but it's so sweet, you know? I want more sort of a couple or duo power duos on my main account. I just think it's a cool little mechanic. I mean, Demarsa and Cronium's a thing, but other than that, I don't have any others. Maybe one day Hansel will come home since we already have Gretel. Wait, no, that's my free-to-play account. God dang it. I'm just messing up, y'all. All right, for this, we definitely have to target UDK, but other than that, pretty sure it's in the bag because it's 4v2 anywho. Thanks so much for making this far into the video, and of course, be sure to download Raid with my link down below, getting yourself 4 champions, Corrado, Virgus, Fane, and Ugo.